friends, welcome to EduTap. I welcome you all in the rapid session of general awareness, and today we'll be discussing the most important current affairs from 2nd to 4th of July 2021. Before I proceed friends, I request each and every one of you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel and join our Telegram channel for the free data and the notification of our session. The content which we are providing you friends is really very helpful for your examination. We are providing you daily exam booster of general awareness, ESI current affair, report and indices. Now, superstar of the session are Teja, Amit Ram, Ganesh, Neil, ABCD, Kapil Chaurasia who have given the right answer to the homework question. I request each and every one of you to please participate in this homework drill as it is helpful for you to retain everything till your examinations. Let's get started friends with the first question. So, who among the following has been appointed as the executive director of your board of Tata Motors? Now, A, B, C, D, E. One is the correct answer to this question, and rest we will link the previous newses. In one question, friends, we will study one new news and revise four old news. Okay, this is how we will proceed in our videos in our session. So the right answer to this question is option number C, that is Girish Wagh. Now friends, I hope you remember the name of A.K. Suri. I have discussed in the previous video that he has been appointed as the Director General and your Colonel Commandant of your Army Aviation. Okay. Karim Khan, also we have discussed in the previous video that he has sworn in as the new Chief Prosecutor of your International Criminal Court. If we talk about headquarters of International Criminal Court, they are present in Hague, Netherlands. I hope you remember this. Girish Wagh is the right answer to this question, and I hope I will add this as an option in the next video. So you all have to remember that Girish Wagh has been appointed as the Executive Director of Board of Tata Motors. Padma Kumar M. Nair, I hope you remember his name also. He has been appointed as the CEO of your National Asset Recovery Reconstruction Company. Done friends? I hope this is clear to you. So let's move forward and see option number E. That is Satyan Vaidya. Satyan Vaidya has been appointed as the additional judge of your Himachal Pradesh High Court. All these things I have discussed in the previous video friends. Okay, so everything has been discussed with you. It is just I am revising it again and again by bringing each and every appointment, each and every name which we have discussed in the options so that to make you remember it again, to make you revise it again. So let's discuss what the news says friends. Now Tata Motors has elevated Girish Wagh. Here is his image as the executive director of board of Tata Motors. Okay friends. Now Gunter Buschek has stepped down from the role of MD and CEO of Tata Motors, and Girish Wagh has been elevated to that position. Girish Wagh is the president of the commercial vehicle division at Tata Motors. I hope guys this news is clear, this name is clear. Don't worry, in the next video I will bring this name Girish Wagh again in some option, and then there we're going to connect this again to make you learn it again. So question number 2 says, friends, Dash has launched the first bullet train in Tibet. So who among the following countries has launched the first bullet train in Tibet? And the right answer to this question is option number A, that is China. Now, we know the answer is China, but we gonna connect many things with China, Bhutan, El Salvador, Israel and Fiji. As you know, we have discussed them in the previous video. So guys, China. Okay, China's capital is Beijing. Bilateral exercise between India and China is hand in hand. I hope you remember this. Hyang 2D friends has been launched into orbit. It is an ocean observatory satellite which has been launched into orbit. This satellite gonna give notification related to your marine disasters to China so that they can take preventive measures accordingly. Okay, if I talk about new meteorological satellite has also been launched by China into orbit. Its name is Pangyong 4B friends. It will give notification related to your weather analysis and your environment disaster. One is friends Shenzhou. Okay, Shenzhou 12 friends. I hope you remember its name Shenzhou 12. It is a crewed spacecraft which has been sent by China to its space station. The name of the space station is Tangyong friends. Tangyong space station. In this crewed spacecraft, friends, 3 male astronauts has been sent to space. They will do research and they will be there for next 3 months. Done. I hope this is clear. And Russia and China, you always have to remember that together Russia and China are building what? World's biggest nuclear power plants. Okay, in two Chinese cities, four big nuclear power plants will be built. If we talk about Bhutan, friends, it was in news recently and we have discussed in the previous video that India has signed an MOU with Bhutan in the area of your environment. I hope you remember this. El Salvador, friends, very easy. We have discussed this also. El Salvador becomes the first country to adopt Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency, as its legal tender. Now, if I talk about currencies which are present in El Salvador, it is US dollar and your Bitcoin. Done. If somebody asks you in the question, what is the capital of El Salvador? So you have to remember it is San Salvador, friends. So next is Israel. Israel was also in news and we have discussed that recently new prime minister and president has been elected for Israel. Prime Minister name is your Naftali Bennett and President is your Isaac Herzog. We have discussed this in the previous video. Jerusalem is the capital of Israel, friends. I hope you remember. If I talk about Fiji, India has recently signed an MOU in the field of agriculture and your allied sectors with Fiji. All these connections I hope are clear. So we have discussed one new news. With it, we have revised four old news discussed previously. So friends, what the news says, China has, commenced the operation for the first bullet train line in your Tibet. You have to remember this. If somebody asks you what is the capital of Tibet, the capital of Tibet is Lhasa and the currency is renminbi. Okay, the currency is renminbi. So it is a 435-kilometer line that links Lhasa and your Ningxi, a Tibetan border town near your Arunachal Pradesh. I hope guys this news is clear to you. So your next question number 3, friends. Dash has assumed the charge as the Air Officer Commandant in Chief, AOC in Chief of the Western Air Commandant of Indian Air Force. So what is the right answer to this question number 3? The right answer to this question number 3 is your B.R. Krishna. Okay. Now it's time to play with the option. It's time to make some links and connection. Akriti Chopra, I have discussed in the previous videos. I hope you remember the name of Akriti Chopra has been appointed as the co-founder of your Zomato. Done. Vikas Behel, friends, has been appointed as the additional judge of your Punjab and Haryana High Court. If I talk about Ebrahim Raisi, I hope you remember he has been elected as the president of your Iran. Capital of Iran is Tehran, guys, and the currency is Iranian Rial. I hope you remember this. If I talk about K. Nagaraj Naidu, friends, K. Nagaraj Naidu has been named as Chef de Cabinet. By whom? By United Nations General Assembly's 76th session president, and his name is Abdullah Shahid. You have to remember his name, Abdullah Shahid also. I have discussed this news previously also with you guys. Abdullah Shahid is the foreign minister of your Maldives. Maldives capital is, guys, Malé. Okay. And India and Maldives have signed and recently signed an MOU on your sustainable urban development. I hope all these things are clear to you, and B.R. Krishna is the right answer to this question. Air Marshal B.R. Krishna, friends, has assumed the charge as the Air Officer Commandant in Chief of Western Air Command of Indian Air Force. Remember his name in the next video. Definitely I'm going to bring his name in some options so that to make you revise. Next question 4 says, guys, who among the following has become the first and the only female Indian swimmer to qualify for Tokyo Olympics 2020? Now, as you can see the options, obviously the options are a little bit different. The reason why I am bringing different options here, the reason is, friends, because all these names, RV, Ravindran, we have discussed in the previous video. I want to make you revise news related to them. Therefore, I have brought them in the option. The right answer to this question is your Mana Patel. Okay, your Mana Patel is the right answer. But there are some links and connections with all these options. Let's discuss the news. Okay, R.V. Ravindran, friends, we have discussed in the previous video. He is the author of the book Anomalies in Laws and Justice. I hope you remember this, and books and authors are really important for your examination, guys. Questions are asked related to your books and authors. If I talk about Satya Nadella, I hope you remember his name. He has been named as the chairman of your Microsoft, friends. This news has also been discussed. Okay, Vishnupada Sethi, friends, he have also written a book. Okay, written some book compiled of poems, and its name is Beyond Here and Other Poems. I hope this you can connect this. Taheria Kashyap Kurana, guys, she have written a book naming Seven Sins of Being a Mother. And the right answer to this question is Mana Patel. Let's discuss. So guys, Mana Patel, she's from Gujarat, okay, has become the first and the only female Indian swimmer. Therefore, this is important for the examination because it is the first and the only female Indian swimmer to qualify Tokyo Olympics 2020. Okay, she's also the third Indian swimmer to qualify Tokyo Olympics after your Sri Hari Netraj and your Shajan Prakash. Friends, remember this. She would be representing India in 100-meter backstroke event at Tokyo Olympics. Done, guys. I hope this is clear. So, your question number 5 says US Ukraine, friends, joint military exercise dash. Now, you have to tell the name of this joint military exercise here has been launched in the Black Sea region. So the right answer to this question is your sea breeze, friends. Option number D is the right answer. Now hand in hand is the bilateral exercise between India and, let me know, hand in hand is the bilateral exercise between India and China, guys. Varuna is the bilateral exercise between India and France, and Varuna 2021 recently took place in the Arabian Sea. If we talk about Mitra Shakti, friends, it is the bilateral exercise between India and Sri Lanka. And if I talk about Surya Kiran, it is the bilateral exercise between India and Nepal. So remember all these names of bilateral exercise as they are part of your static GK, friends. And static GK plus your current affairs both are important for your GA section. So we'll be taking your static GK part also, and we'll be taking your current affair parts also. I'm gonna teach you both the things and make you learn and revise everything within the session. This is my promise, friends. Next question. Before the question, let's discuss what the news says. The US-Ukraine joint military exercise, friends. Your Sea Breeze 2021 has been launched in the Black Sea. Remember, can be asked in your examination. Now, participating nations, friends, 32 countries are been participating in this exercise. United States, Ukraine, and your North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO's allies. Russia is against this exercise, and related to Russia, friends, one more news that basically India Russia bilateral exercise named Indra. You have to remember this. Russia's capital is St. Petersburg and Moscow. You have to remember this. And Russia became the first country, guys, to launch the doses of 17,000 COVID doses for your animals. I hope you remember this. Okay, so headquarters of NATO are in Brussels, Belgium, friends, and total members are 30. And the total members which are participating in this US-Ukraine joint military exercise is 32 countries. I hope this news is clear. So your question number 6 says, Dash has won the Best Screenplay Award at your Chembosky International Film Festival, and the right answer to this question is Jairaj, friends. Okay, now your Jairaj has won the Best Screenplay Award at your Chembosky International Film Festival. So, the news says, friends, Malayalam director Jairaj has won the Best Screenplay Award for Chembosky International Film Festival. Now, this film festival is the festival of your Russia. Now, related to Russia, again we're gonna link that India-Russia bilateral exercise is Indra, friends, and then Russia becomes the first country to launch 17,000 doses of COVID vaccines for animals. You have to remember this also. Capital of Russia is St. Petersburg and Moscow. I keep on repeating each and everything, friends. The reason is to make you learn and revise everything within the video. The more I gonna repeat, the more we gonna repeat, the more we gonna revise, and the more we gonna retain it till your examination. So friends, it is Chombrowski International Film Festival of his directional your Hasyam. Remember this also. Guys, I hope this news is clear. So who among the following has become the youngest chess grandmaster in the world? So the right answer is option number A, that is Abhimanyu Mishra, guys. Now Abhimanyu Mishra is the right answer, and we're going to discuss this news in the next slide. Before I proceed, friends, let's discuss the option. You can see here the name of Mingpa Tenje. And I hope you remember that Mingpa Tenje is a Nepali guide. Now Nepal is here, okay, and you all know Surya Kiran is the bilateral exercise between India and Nepal, okay. He's a Nepali guide, friends, who made the world record of scaling your Mount Everest in the shortest period of time twice. He have twice scaled the Mount Everest in the shortest period of time and created a world record, Mingpa Tenje, I have discussed in the previous video. Now Sunil Chetri, friends, he was also in news. He is an Indian football team captain who has overtaken Argentina's star Lionel Messi. I hope you have heard his name, Lionel Messi, and become the second highest active goal scorer. We have discussed this news also. Cristiano Ronaldo, friends, he has become the joint top scorer in men's international football. And Shefali Verma, we have discussed about her also. She has become the youngest Indian cricketer to make a debut in all three forms of cricket, that is ODI, Tests, and your T20. Done, friends. And option number A, Abhimanyu Mishra is the right answer. So, Indian origin, American, Abhimanyu Mishra, friends, here is his image, has become the youngest ever chess grandmaster in the world. He is just of 12 years, friends, 4 months and 25 days. He have achieved this feat at the Verizopo GM Mixed Tournament in your Hungary. So, the venue is also important. Remember this also. Now friends, he broke the previous record of a Russian grandmaster Sergey. Okay, he have broken his record of Sergey because Sergey was of 12 years 7 months. Now Abhimanyu Mishra is of 12 years and 4 months and become the youngest ever chess grandmaster in the world. So important and can be asked in your examination. Next question number 8. Dash has been selected for the annual Kuempu Rashtriya Puruskar 2020, and the right answer to this question is Dr. Rajendra Kishore Pandey, friends, has been selected for the annual Kuempu Rashtriya Puruskar 2020. Now friends, Montek Singh Aluwalia is present here. I hope you remember his name. He has been named as the member of High Level Advisory Group on Sustainable, Inclusive Recovery and Your Growth. Okay. Sunita Naran was also in news, friends. Now you have to tell this below my video in the comment section. The information, the news related to Sunita Naran, we have discussed this. Okay. Raj Gopal Raghavan. All you have to tell the news related to his name also. And Girish Chandra Chakravarti, I will tell you he has been appointed as the part-time chairman of your ICICI Bank. Okay. This I have told you, and two, you have to tell me below my video in the homework section. Friends, Dr. Rajendra Kishore Pandey is the right answer. So, an Odia poet, friends, Dr. Rajendra Kishore Pandey has been selected for annual Kuempu Rashtra Puruskar 2020. Okay. Now, about this Puruskar, it is a national award instituted in the memory of late Kannada poet. Okay. Kupali Venkatappa Putappa. This is his name, known by the name of Kuvempu. Okay, the award recognizes writers from the languages recognized by the Constitution of India, guys, and he has been selected. He has been selected for the annual Kuempu Rashtra Puruskar. Now, in the reward, friends, cash of 5 lakh rupees has been given, a silver medal, and a citation is been given to the person who have won the award. World Asteroid Day is observed annually on, friends, and 30th June is the right answer. The World Asteroid Day is observed annually on 30th of June. The World Asteroid Day basically observed on 30th of June. Okay, it has been observed by your United Nations, friends, and day marks the anniversary of your Shuka meteor explosion which took place in Siberia. Basically, friends, this day has been observed to raise public awareness, to tell people about what is an asteroid, what are the impact, what are the hazardous impact of an asteroid. Okay. So question number 10. Chartered accountant, that is CA day, is observed annually on. Friends, day, again I'll repeat. Days and themes are important for your examinations, and you have to learn and remember the days and themes. The right answer to this question is 1st of July. CA day has been observed on your 1st of July. So friends, CA day is celebrated annually on 1st of July. Remember this to mark the foundation of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Okay, it has been observed in 1949 for the first time. ICSE Day has launched a mobile app. This is a takeaway for the examination, that ICAIBOS, that is Board of Studies for CA aspirants, friends, on the occasion of your CA Day 2021. I hope this is clear, friends. Okay. So are you ready for the revision test? I hope you guys are ready. So friends, Dash has been appointed to an international advisory group for climate action. You have to tell what is the right answer, and Dash has been conferred with a regional award as Asia Pacific Productivity Champion from the Asian Productivity Organization, Tokyo, Japan. So you have to tell answer to this question below my video, and I request each and every one of you to please answer to the homework question below my video. The reason is, friends, the more you will write, the more you revise, the more you retain till your examination. This is the reason why I am every time giving you homework drills below my video. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching. Okay. I hope you like the video, and if you do like, hit the like button. Bye bye. Take care, guys. See you in the next session, next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day.